When black people march, you need to encourage others to join. Along the way, you need to pick up stragglers. Just some people who get into the rhythm as you move past. Some guys are just there as you walk past. House, give up, house, give up, house, give up, house, give
What's up, y'all?
Oh, yeah.
Hi, friends.
Oh, Lord, it's about that time.
50.
Meow, meow, meow.
Hey,
50.
we have a century.
50. Do some rearranging out here, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, I was trying to do that. Thank you for doing that.
Got you, dog.
What is happening?
You know what I'm saying? 50.
Hello.
Got her background together. Hello, Sam. Hello, and welcome everyone to What the Podcast.
Yeah.
I am your host and MC extraordinaire, Nytelife, and in the box right next to me.
No, you get applause, player.
Oh, I get an applause. Oh,
Yeah.
I gotta stand on my soapbox for this 50th shit too, so I'm gonna do that too.
Okay.
Right next to me is businesswoman extraordinaire and mom extraordinaire. I.Am.Sam.
Yeah.
Hello. How is everyone?
Hello, darling.
I'm on my British thing right now.
I know.
Hello, darling.
You didn't do the little wave. You gotta do the little wave too. And in the lower right-hand corner is the infamous and well-known and well-spoken for and champion of all, the Godfather.
Yeah.
Oh, it's me. Yeah, it's me. Forgot you was the Godfather. Huh?
You said lower right. That's
I
technically.
thought you were going to
Well, so I'm looking, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to
okay.
adjust to what I'm looking at. And in the box is diagonal for me.
Yeah.
He is producer extraordinaire. He is host extraordinaire. He is brand new father extraordinaire.
Yeah.
It is
All the
Sandman.
Clap for me. Clap for me.
He got to clap for his damn self.
For real.
So I want to tell y'all. First off, I want to thank y'all for hanging, the crowd for hanging. We on our 50th right now. Thank you to my hosts. I know we've been interchanging, and I know this is probably something I should be doing at the end of the podcast, but I definitely want to do it at the beginning. Thank you to our previous hosts that have been here. Peter Parker. Thank you to D-Rock.
Definitely, yeah, yeah. Absolutely.
We're getting us to this point of 50 because they're every bit of the history of What the Podcast.
That's a fact.
Sandman, who has been here for a majority of that.
Clap for me again.
For taking a ride from me, brother. Taking a ride with me, brother.
Man, hey, what up?
He has his hand in
TJ, what up?
everything. He has his hand literally in everything, and he carries the gauntlet in his own big ass backpack, and does all of the behind the scenes shit, and then has time to come in here and roll with us.
Oh, y'all family, of course I'm here.
Yeah, so I appreciate you, man. I'm humbled by the things you do and what you bring to this podcast, man. Thank you.
I appreciate you, bro.
So we're gonna try to
right.
get Sam back up in here so I can sing her praises. But until then, we'll just go ahead and the Godfather. She is new to the party, but she also she's been here the whole time, and it's
New to
added
the
so
party, but
much.
true to the party.
Hey,
True.
added so much value to this show. She brings a levity, a intelligence, a counterbalance that Sam needed because Sam was getting mollywopped by us and jumped by us every
That's a
podcast.
fact.
And the Godfather has turned the tide and has made it so where I have gotten jumped many a times, and Sandman's got jumped many a times. So,
Yes.
you know, the women power on
I
here
protest.
has
I
been
protest.
strong. So the force is
And
strong
you know
with that
what?
one.
Let me
So
just say this: the Godfather,
Uh-oh.
Nytelife,
Go ahead.
you're. It's true. You said the Godfather brings an intellectual because good shit. It to where
Sam, you going in and out.
you know, the way people maybe will be able to receive it well.
Yeah, the thing about it is like when I say the level of intelligence that she has is crazy. Like we have many conversations outside of what the podcast, and we've done Let Me Finish, and she is just an amazing person as far
She's
as just
smart.
being able to speak. She's smart, man. She's smart.
I really
That's a good one
appreciate
right there.
that. Thank you. I'm just so happy to be a part of this squad, man. I love the vibe. It's such a vibe.
Love
So
y'all, for real.
let me go ahead and turn it to Sam. Sam, who came in at a point where we had way too much testosterone on his podcast. Sam came in here and immediately put her foot down. She put her nature's pocket down.
Wait a
and
minute.
had made sure that she was going to be heard and said. But now, don't take away anything from Sam either. Sam is very, very intelligent. She has done so many things as far as being able to have a counterbalance on this podcast to just give us perspectives that are not seen. And she's not scared to give perspectives. She gives perspective all the time. And it may not be the most popular one, but she will still stand up and give it. So thank you, Sam. And I know you're having some technicals right now, but it's all good. All three people that are in here right now, please go ahead and share the stream. We need to get people up in here.
Dude, I'm trying
Okay,
to
we're getting
find
a
this
couple.
stream
We're getting
right
a couple.
now.
We're getting a couple. We're getting a couple.
What are you live on? I'm trying to find it right now.
On Mitchell Media, YouTube,
What about Facebook?
and Facebook. Yes, we should be on What the Podcast for Facebook.
I don't see it.
It's there. I did invite and everything. But anyhow, moving on. So we gonna get to these topics, or I'll let y'all. I can let y'all say stuff. If y'all got to say. Y'all need to say something.
I got
Go
stuff
ahead.
to say,
Go ahead, man.
but I ain't gonna say it before the ladies say stuff.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
ladies, y'all go right ahead.
I'm new to this, okay? I'm true to
Go
this, but I'm
ahead.
new to this. This 50th is it's y'all, so
But
I
it's you too,
concede
baby.
to you, Sandman.
It's you too,
It's me
baby.
too, but you know,
No, it's us. It's us.
I
us.
said,
It's
I
us is out here.
said, thank you for letting me be a part of y'all crew. You know what I'm saying? I love it.
Word.
I love it here.
Word. Well,
You have.
oh yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, say man. No, it's on you.
Oh man, so for me, man, it's just like it's nice to be able to have this platform as well, because I have to be in a different space when I do the gauntlet. This, I literally can just let my hair down and be funny and serious, and we can talk on real topics. I remember us dealing with like the death of George Floyd and the Black Lives Matter movement, and like it was a lot of serious topics, and then it was just a lot of crazy topics that was just fun to do on this show too. Like, you know, I my face is hurt from laughing so much on this show. You know what I mean? Like I've pretty much almost come to tears from some seriousness on this show. You know what I mean? It's this show is important. You know what I'm saying? Relevant.
That's real.
I'm thankful to be able to do this with my brother, and like, I don't know, I say this to him often, but I don't get to say this enough about how much I appreciate that man to my left. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a real brother to me. a real brother to my wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, our families are connected. You know, our hearts are connected. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is really my brother. You know what I'm saying? And I love you to death, bro. I appreciate everything about you. Appreciate everything you do. Appreciate how you stand up for your family, how you have morals, values. I appreciate our thought processes and how we consider things either the same or even if we're considering things differently, there's a counterbalance between me and you. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate being able to go through a lot of these journeys that I've been able to go through, even with the Gauntlet, even with Tent City, even with all of the endeavors that we decided to go into. I'm blessed to be able to have somebody I can trust that is real, that I love, and that I know loves me and know has my back. I appreciate you, bro. For real.
Thank you, man. That means a whole hell of a lot. You know, we put on these platforms. We do it with our family and friends. You know, this is there's always some type of thread of a personal nature that I've had in bringing people in to do these things. And you bringing Godfather in and how she's fit in and stuff, and it's just like
a glove.
We family.
Puzzle piece.
We family. So this is
like a little Lego just in there.
So this has been great, man. This has been great. So cheers to 50 more, man. So I appreciate you.
Yeah. The 100th, I don't care. If I gotta pay for half of everything, I gotta pay for the whole thing. You gonna be here for the 100?
Yeah,
I'll be there for the 100. Both shows.
We was trying to get into the same room to do this pod for the 50th, and you know things didn't work out, and it was kind of too late towards the end of the year, and you know when travel gets crazy. So, you know we gotta take we can get. We'll do it on the 100 though. So there will be 100. I guarantee
for
it.
Sure.
I guarantee it. TJ, thank you, man. Appreciate it. What's up, Manny? What's going on?
Yeah.
So I mean, let's do what we normally do here, man. Let's go. Let's get into these. Let's get into these topics.
Let's go.
Mr. Looking for the phone. Let him get himself back.
Bruh, they be trying to call me out here, cuz.
I know.
I
know. And they be like, hey man, you busy right now?
You live right now? You ain't live right now, is you?
Yeah, they love that shit.
Like, get out of here.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Trying to do a show, sir. Trying to do a show.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, there we go. All right, so let's go ahead and get Kanye's ass out the way. It's like I said, he's the permanent fixture here at What the Pod. So beautiful. Hey, Gene, what's going on? Thank you.
Gene in the building.
Hi.
So, so it sounds like a joke. So Kanye, Nick Fuentes, and Trump enter a bar. So if y'all don't know who Nick Fuentes is. Known.
I learned who he is through this
so
whole
did I.
incident.
I had no idea who that dude was either. And then all of a sudden, you know, you see a white dude walking with some sunglasses on. They're like, oh, you know who that is? Like, no, Nick Fuentes.
No.
Who the fuck is a Nick Fuentes? What is that?
Right.
And come to find out, you know, this guy's a white supremacist, Nazi sympathizer, and
is a Nazi.
Is a Nazi, period. And so Kanye, after coming off all the stuff that he came off, makes the decision to align himself with him and then go to Trump. And then it was like, Trump is like, yo, you making the spot way too hot up here. I don't know why you brought this dude to my house. Why you brought this dude up here? What was you thinking?
Oh no, he knew what time it was until everybody had backlash. Then he started backpedal.
That part.
You know what it was?
An article. Go ahead, Nytelife. Go ahead.
You know what it was? I think he set that up because it was an opportunity for him to shit on Kanye again and make himself look good. he still gets all the press because he does get all the press and none of the backlash because Kanye is the one that brought dude up there, first of all.
No, because
So
everybody's still
there,
looking at the fact that you invited a known anti-Semitic and a known white supremacist anti-Semitic to your house.
He's still leaning to both sides of the aisle because then he can have dude over there and then his natural constituents are going to be like, yeah, good job.
But the rest of the Republican Party is trying to distance themselves from him right now.
Right. They got to do this.
Yeah, finally.
Because here's the thing. And again, this is going to be a hot take.
Oh my God.
But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Like, it took this anti-Semitism in order for stuff to be. We're gonna run away from this as Republicans. I'm just saying. Yeah, just saying.
Well, it lets you let you know the power and the influence. It's like, dude, it's like you cannot say the J word at all, dude. Or they will literally come over here and unplug all your equipment and take your shit away.
I was scared to say it when we talked on Let Me Finish.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't say the J word. I said anti-Semitic.
You did. You did.
We was trying to move.
I was trying to roll that boat.
Talk about it, right? Yeah, you was trying to toe the line. We was trying to toe the line, but yeah, it got a little nuts. Sam, you good over there?
That look is everything I need to know.
Oh, she moved as soon as I was about to take a picture to show her. It was a cute picture, though.
Ooh, look at that face. Ooh,
Sam, you good?
That is somebody that messed up face right there.
She's trying to get herself straight.
Yeah.
But anyhow, not to stray from the topic. It's gonna be interesting to see how this shakes out, man. I know, Kanye is just trying to further distance himself from life in general. I don't even think that dude is trying to appeal to any demographic whatsoever. I think he's just gone.
No, but the gangster part is Kanye went there and asked Trump to be his running mate.
Oh my God!
And Trump immediately got belligerent and got mad at him and kicked him out.
Yeah, he did. I'm sorry, I was reading the comment. Yeah. He asked him to be the VP. But can you even, the first iteration of President Trump was an absolute fever dream.
Yes.
Can you imagine?
I was gonna say ish show, but it is what it is.
I was too, but I'm rowing that boat, right?
If they ran, this country would be erased off of the globe. No country would ever take us serious. Period. They barely take us serious now.
If they won, if they ran, I don't think Kanye would be the Sarah Palin for Trump.
But Sarah Palin had a whole lot of votes. But Sarah
Palin is the reason why McCain didn't get the presidency. Straight up. She's the sole reason why he didn't get the presidency. You know what I'm saying? So people are so polarized on her that he didn't get the presidency. So Kanye would be the Sarah Palin for Trump. It would be a death sentence for him to run with Kanye.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Could you imagine the debates? Could you imagine the debates? Could you imagine Kanye in a debate, dude?
I'm gonna let you finish,
what you don't know is
how
I invented energy. I invented energy. I don't need to know about the energy crisis because I invented energy. That's Kanye.
Shout out to Ace Vane, man. That video with him and Nori, that spoof with him and Nori was hilarious, dude.
Yeah, it was. Yes,
that shit was hilarious.
There's a guy named Ace Vane that overdubbed a video of Kanye and Nori on Drink Champs. And
I gotta watch it. I haven't seen it.
It's the funniest thing in the world.
Yeah, find the clip. It's hilarious.
Okay,
it's hilarious.
I'll find it.
I got it.
All right, so we off Kanye or?
I feel like we have
can
wasted
definitely move
enough
on.
energy.
I
I
know.
said what I said on Let Me Finish. I have
Yeah.
nothing else to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and if you did not catch Let Me Finish, it is live on YouTube. Go ahead and go to Mitchell Media Review and look that up. We had a great conversation and it was awesome. So check it out. So I know Sandman's trying to find that, and so we'll circle back to that. Okay, you got it?
Yeah.
So hopefully they don't shut us down for this.
Down.
Yeah.
Hopefully not. We'll see though. Let me get to it.
The way you're laughing.
Giving Ace Vane play right now, man. So
Let me turn this on.
Champs. Today's gonna be sober champs. All right. This last time you got some shit past me. You know, I got kind of saucy and some shit just slid right past me. I wasn't paying attention. But so this time today, I'm staying N-O-R-E, staying sober. But look, Nori, are you vaccinated? But why? Because if you are vaccinated, then you already are drunk because they were vaccinating us with Ciroc.
Yeah. When the fuck are you getting that information?
The information is everywhere.
Everywhere where? Because I've never
You
heard
don't
this.
eat enough cereal to get access to the information because a lot of the information is on the back of cereal boxes.
What the fuck cereal you
I'm
eating?
trying to be the Black Tricks Rabbit.
Yeah, I'm getting
The
lost
other
here.
night, I was having dinner with the owner
Facebook,
of
Tesla, Amazon.
a
That's what-
Quiznos in Belmont, Ohio.
Belmont.
And you know what he said to me?
What'd he say, yeah?
He said giraffes are just tall ass horses.
Go back and watch it.
Okay,
Go back and watch it.
What?
Dumb. Just dumb.
yeah.
It's his voice for me, like giraffes.
Giraffes.
So
I
again,
can't.
shout out to Ace Vane, man.
Big shout out to Ace Vane.
He got many videos. It's hella funny. That was one of the ones. That was cool to grab, man.
That was funny.
All right, so let's get into the topic because I'm Godfather about to get off on this.
Mm.
An arrest warrant was issued Wednesday in the death of 25-year-old Shanquilla Robinson, an American woman vacationing in Mexico, and for an alleged perpetrator who was not named, according to the local prosecutor. The case is they actually have made an arrest for this, and the charges was femicide.
Okay, so here's real quick. Did we just take off homicide because she was a girl? Is that
So
why it's
femicide
now?
is actually a Mexican law thing. So it's not in the US, it's homicide, right? Like homicide is homicide. It doesn't matter whether it's a male or a female that's been killed. What the issue is in Cabo and in Mexico, right? Like there have been, and I don't have the numbers, I probably should have wrote all this stuff down, but there's an egregious number of women who have been killed in Cabo and in Mexico in general, to the point where they have now added another category of homicide specifically for women. So it's categorized as femicide. Initially, just because she is a woman, maybe that might change. I'm not really too dialed into the Mexican laws, but that's why the charges are for femicide, because it's a crime against a woman and she was murdered.
Yeah, I mean, them, first they had a situation, they try to blame it on alcohol poisoning. All the friends try to get their story straight, and they head back to the U.S., leave her body over there in Mexico. So everybody get their story together. She died of alcohol poisoning, and that's it. When they found that she had basically, a broken neck and some other injuries, and then a video comes out where the young lady is getting beaten. She's kneeling down on the floor and getting her face beat in by one of her friends. And the person that's video was like, "Oh, you just gonna let her hit you? You ain't gonna do nothing."
Telling Nytelife. Let me stop you right there. Can we not call them friends?
They're not friends.
Can we not
That's
call
fair.
them friends?
Yes.
Yep. Because those weren't her friends, and to include her so-called best friend Khalil, he wasn't her friend. But go ahead. I just wanted to make that abundantly clear that we need to not use the word friend because there's nothing friendly about the situation.
No,
No
I agree.
pushback for me.
No, I agree with you totally on that.
Mhm.
But you put yourself in that position, and then nobody is stepping in to do anything about it, and then it actually leads to someone's death, and then nobody's going to take accountability for it, but everybody's going to run and say we didn't do shit, which is just
Right.
ridiculous.
Right.
And you should, you need to be all up under the jail for that.
And didn't they go to the family and was all in their face?
Baby girl.
Yeah, they had dinner with her.
They went to Miss Salamandra's house because y'all know this case has been living rent free in my mind. I have been following this case every single day since when it first broke on Twitter. Shout out to Black Twitter.
Yeah.
But they went to Miss Salamandra's house, bro. Ate her food, looked her in her face, and repeatedly lied to her and her daughter and said that this was because of alcohol poisoning. What type of human being does it take to, first of all, my conscience would have ate me up so damn bad. By the time I don't even know that I would have been able to hop on a plane and come back home and act like shit sweet, period. But they were able to unalive her, leave her there, get no information as in regards to where her body was taken, who to contact, nothing. You hop on a plane and you're living your best life for weeks.
And what I can't understand is there's no one in the group, even the people that didn't do anything.
I don't give a fuck.
That wouldn't be like the voice of reason. This isn't right. We can't do this. We shouldn't do this. And say something. But y'all gonna basically click up and be like, we not snitching at this situation.
Right.
Like, come on,
Right.
man, this is stupid. It's
it was
deplorable, man.
It was said that one of the girls in the group did stop the fight, but to be honest with you, I don't even care if she did stop the fight because you didn't get her the medical attention that she needed. You didn't speak up when the medical authorities arrived. You didn't speak up when the police were involved. You didn't even speak up when you came back to the States. Now, allegedly, she's the same person that leaked the video. And if so, okay, great. But there's still so many things that could have been done in Mexico that were not done.
Nah.
She didn't come back from her vacation for what? It doesn't even matter, honestly. There's nothing that this woman could have done. And okay, I'm gonna get off my soapbox.
No,
The level of bum behavior that was going on this trip is just out of control.
Absolutely.
This woman paid for this villa that all of y'all are in. If you've seen the videos, the vibe was just off. The vibe was off. In what alternate universe am I going on a birthday vacation and I can't even pay for my own fucking villa? Where they do that at?
Yep.
And then you unalive her? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Make it make sense.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Yeah.
She had to clear out and let Godfather cook real quick. She had to cook real quick.
That's been sitting on my chest. I've been waiting on that.
Appreciate you, TJ.
Yeah.
All right, I'm off my chest. I got it off my chest.
No, I was.
Go ahead, Sam.
I was thinking when this came out, I remember thinking to myself I just recently went on a trip with some girlfriends the end of last year to Mexico. I couldn't even imagine them, like any of us, beating one of our friends down. Like that's what?
Yeah,
Like
right.
no, it's unimaginable. And then come home and be all up in their parents' face, like, yep, it was alcohol poisoning. Yep, that's how she passed. And then for the parents have to be like, wait a minute, I just popped you back. Neck is broke. Why is her neck broke? Where she broke her neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the last thing that I do want to say about this situation, and I posted about this on my Instagram, I think that the social media coverage of this case is wonderful because, like I said in the beginning, Black Twitter is the reason why this case was amplified, and it's amazing, it's wonderful. But the flip side of that is that a lot of the coverage of this case it's giving victim blaming, right? Like, who goes on a trip with people that they think would do that to them? Nobody.
Stay around, Jeff. Real quick, big shouts out to K9. It's my man right there. Yo, stay around, man. We talk about some real subjects. I think you're gonna like this, man. I haven't told you about the podcast yet. But stay around, man. Please share the stream if you could. But we talk about a little bit of everything, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to K9.
Yeah,
shout out to everybody.
You,
if you haven't already shared the stream, please do so right now. Share the stream.
Yeah, let's double it up, man. Get some people up in here.
Yeah, you have a grown folk talk.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, I hope and pray that justice is served in this situation. I believe that everybody should be accountable in this situation, and not just the person that actually did the act. And oftentimes we look at these situations and we just zero in on the person that was doing the shit, but you're culpable. If you were standing there and you were fucking waving your pom-poms at this shit, then you deserve to go down just like everybody else.
It's gross.
It's not
okay.
okay.
It's accessory, man. It's just an egregious act that they all participated in. And just to set this girl up like that.
Or a guy that was in the back that was instigating.
That's what I'm saying. Like, to set her up the way that they did. And again, like, Godfather, I gotta give you that. Like, those were not her friends. They literally lured her down to Mexico to kill her. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's...
It's so weird. It's so weird.
No, it's not cool.
And I honestly, like, and I'm not even trying to be funny, the girl Dejanay Jackson, who is the one that was in the video that was fighting her or attacking her, because it wasn't a fight. Her mother, it sounds like her mother has been aiding and abetting for the last month or so.
Yeah.
So yeah. I feel like anybody back here in the States that even had an inkling of what happened down there in Mexico, and a lot of people knew what happened in Mexico because Malik, the one that said, Quilla, can you at least fight back? He sent that video back to the States. You thought that shit was cute enough for you to share it to the States while y'all were in Mexico.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I think anybody who knows what happened and didn't turn them in, didn't call the FBI and say, hey, this person, I know where they are.
Yeah.
All of them
deserve
whatever comes to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
I saw an interesting clip that was being circulated around on social media where they were talking about how this kind of mirrors like reality television, where it was a lot of, that whole shit. I mean, we was just talking about, off camera, we was talking about like Zeus Network, how, people be getting their ass whooped on there, and that's like a regular occurrence. And it's being made that that type of behavior is okay.
It's normalized.
The energy is like, okay, we're supposed to be okay. We turning up now, and okay, well, you got what you deserve. You got your ass whooped. Blah 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 blah. And it's car crash TV.
Yeah.
But then people see that shit, and then that happens in real life. Then nobody stops it because they are just like, okay, this is just part of the show. And I'm interested to kind of see what y'all thoughts were.
So is that some piece of shit? Because I'm like, I'm too old for that. I'm shooting now. So is that young people thing? Is that they're seeing, all of this and they feel like it's just a show?
I
don't
don't think that they, in my heart of hearts, I feel like they didn't know that it was going to go that far.
Yes.
And I still don't care. I don't care.
No, that's exactly what it was. They didn't think they was gonna go that far, and that's what I said. It's like, okay, yeah, in reality TV, man, you do all this shit. The record yells cut, and y'all go back and go have a drink, go sit in your trailer.
And we're still roommates in this house, and we're content creators.
Hey, we getting checks.
Whatever.
We getting checks too, so don't even worry about it. Hey, you know, I busted your lip, so what? You gonna be all right. You take
Rashawn lost a tooth over Blueface. I think it was on Zeus.
Yeah. And it's the nastiness
And
that
then
kind of goes on with that
pull
stuff.
that bitch back out for him.
Girl, look.
Wow.
Yeah.
But I feel like if we're talking about fights, we got to go into this other fight.
Way to bring it up.
Because, I mean, you know.
It's a perfect
We're
segue.
talking about, you know.
Other fight?
Car crash TV.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and now that we're talking about it in that manner, it makes me kind of look at this different. Mind you, it wasn't his fault.
I think it was warranted though, and there's a difference.
Nah, this is not even the same. This is basically
what I'm
he had that coming.
Because people feel like Mike Tyson said the internet got y'all feeling like y'all could say whatever and not get punched in the face.
Right.
To me, if that was a person, it's this clip right here. It's T.O.
Bop.
Stop playing with people.
Bop. First of all, T.O. is way bigger than you. What was you thinking in the first place? That's what I want to know.
He looked like a steak. He was completely lean.
What? I mean,
T.O. way bigger than you, bro. Like, so
Straight
apparently he had
up
been picking
body
with T.O. for a while. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know.
Why isn't he wearing a shirt? I'm so confused.
Because I'm fighting out here. I take my shirt off when I'm fighting. I take off my shirt when I'm fighting.
I look like I go somebody ass if I take my shirt off.
You took your shirt off to get knocked out.
And then I'm sure you're talking trash, but I see you ain't swinging no more.
Like, dude.
Look at the lady in the window. Where they have CBS.
Your friends and family know you,
CBS.
bro. They know you. They know you.
Right.
They know that you out here getting your wig smacked off by T.O., man.
Look, he got slapped.
Yeah. Jeff,
that reminds me of the neighborhood schizophrenic guy where I grew up. We had just a neighborhood schizophrenic guy. He would walk around with a dirty machete. Just walking around, if you say hi to him, he'd be like, "F you,
sir."
Yeah, he was schizophrenic. He just walking around, just trying to fight folks. Y'all didn't have it in y'all neighborhoods. Get out of here.
I come
we
from
didn't
a great
say
family.
we didn't.
Well,
I ain't say I ain't never
neighborhood
seen
and family.
So I got
Chains World. What up?
Chains, what up?
Hey.
Shout out to Chains World.
So I got one for y'all. So guess is forced to close. Guess is forced to close in London.
Wait. My boy K9 said, "What neighborhood is that?" I'm from Virginia, man.
Throw your hood up, Sam.
Yeah.
You talking to Sam?
Oh, he's talking to Sam. All right.
No, what's up? 712.
Okay.
712.
712.
Hey,
never heard of
the Iowa gangster. The Iowa gangster over there.
Iowa.
They don't play.
The other Iowa state.
You said Iowa gangster?
Never mind.
Said Iowa gangster?
Yeah.
Iowa gangster, yeah.
Sam, when we do the 100, Sam, we should wear like cowboy boots or something for the 100 since
since you in Idaho and she in Iowa. The two, you know what I'm saying, strongest, two of the strongest black females I know, and the most Hoboken, humbunkin,
the most random state in the union.
Just imagine if y'all did like a Thelma and Louise type movie,
right?
In both y'all sets, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy.
Stop playing.
And y'all probably the blackest things out where either one of y'all
start off in Iowa and drive to Idaho.
It sounds so boring.
I mean, we had some fun.
How long is this movie?
Are we there yet?
They've been driving 8 hours through Nebraska.
You better shut up while I take this sickle and cut some more wheat.
Right.
But when we get there,
He said, my boy K9 said, I'd watch that movie.
no, you wouldn't. It'd be like cornfields and cows and just dirt.
Hey, that'd be hilarious. That would be hilarious.
Ooh, it could be like
We're gonna.
y'all remember when
Godfather,
Tiny and
some reality
That's
TV.
exactly.
I'm gonna tip.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna tip for a cow.
Oh no.
It would be like when Tiny and Shekinah had that TV show and they were like on the tandem bike and they fell.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh no.
Y'all going from Idaho to Iowa.
TJ said
on a
the name of the
bike.
movie is Why? K9 said he watching Drunkers.
Sign me up. I'm done. Look, I'll sign the contract. Sam, let's get it.
Hilarious.
Oh, you know what? That would be so funny for the 100th episode, right?
It's gonna be hilarious.
But Sam, we should film some shorts and like play it as the build up for the 100. Like us just doing some goofy ass shit.
I'm here for all of this. Just
can we like milk a cow?
Yikes.
Hey, I'm laughing. Dude.
Do you know how?
Y'all better.
No,
keep it
that's
under
the
wraps
funny
because y'all giving somebody a reality show idea. We don't need to give that away. We need to keep that. Let's keep that for us.
Oh no, it's only gonna work with them two. It's only gonna work with them two. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be really encouraging.
Yeah. No, Oprah and Gail. Remember when Oprah and Gail did their trip? Their did a trip just with them.
Oprah and Gail did a trip.
Nobody.
I didn't know.
Y'all remember that when Oprah and Gail got in the car together?
Sam,
you know what it'd be silly is. So we had this billionaire with this person that's dragging onto a billionaire to go do some regular shit. That's like Kim going to fucking
shit
what was that when Kim went to the store and they were talking about? Well, I feel so liberated the fact that we can shop like regular fucking people. Kris Jenner. That's what it was.
We don't care.
Yeah.
We don't care.
Yeah.
I was thinking like when Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie had their show and they did like regular ass people shit. And
that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Yes.
They didn't know what Walmart was.
Missed it on purpose.
Bad bitches.
Yeah.
Missed it on purpose.
Right. But I wanna wear flannel.
Bruh.
It's gonna be called the show
Fatality.
is gonna be called Where Are We Going Now, Godfather?
Where we finna eat at?
Nah,
Where we going now?
We're definitely going with
Yes,
Whut.
where
We're
we
definitely
finna
going with Whut. Yeah.
Where we
I know there's gonna be a barbecue. There's gonna be a barbecue place somewhere on that stop.
Period. Denim says she knows someone with a farm. Let's go.
Yeah. Make it happen.
My milk.
I know she ain't talking about that damn Wilson nudity place.
What? Wait, what?
Denim, what you talking about?
What did you just say about
there's a little town out here.
Why are we about to eat it?
No, because I said I know she's on a farm with all the naked people.
Naked people on a farm? That sounds like
Right.
a cult.
Yeah,
Sign me up.
I know. Why is the name of the movie? Yes, we were
Straight up.
It's
Yeah,
only
we
going to
got
be why.
you. We got you.
That's it.
Man, he said, "Great show, great show."
No, it's gonna be a short film. We gotta call it a short film because that makes it sound real, Sundance Movie Festival.
Yeah.
Wait. Time out. Wait a minute. I don't think I'm giving out a flag to an audience member. Good Lord. What?
Okay, Denim.
This is Denim's first.
All right. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Oh, you
Do I want to ask?
You can milk a snake.
I don't want to do that. I just want to.
Can you now?
How?
Wait. Flag on the play.
Never mind.
Wait a damn minute.
Milk a
Where are we
cow.
going with this shit? Never mind.
Nowhere. No. Nightlife.
Yeah, never
Over to
mind.
you. Over to you.
Hey, hey,
You can take
hey,
the venom out of
hey.
his teeth
hey.
and milk
One every
it.
show.
Hey.
Shut up, Samantha.
Yo, we're not milking any.
You better not say that out your mouth.
I don't think
I don't want to milk
Nope.
a cat. I'm scared of cats.
Oh no.
I don't wanna do
K9,
that.
no. K9, no.
Ew.
Little teats. No, we don't want to do that.
Oh god.
Milky Saturdays, you can go in a. Wait a minute.
Man,
You know
what
what,
the fuck
Denim?
is going on, man? What is going on?
Denim's comments are making my tummy hurt because I'm lactose intolerant.
Mm-mm. Uh-oh.
Oh my
See?
god.
No, immediately when you was talking about
Oh
milk
my
and stuff, I thought
god.
big old teeth eyes. That's all I thought about.
I know, but
Mm-mm.
she's
Like a
saying
sad- like a
that more
sad
than
man.
one thing.
You're sad man.
She said, I'm sorry.
Jesus
I'm
so
sorry.
tired.
Hey,
I'm so glad Denim
she ain't
entered
trying
the
to
chat
bring us
tonight.
down.
That is
She
nothing
ain't
to
trying
be
to
sorry
bring us
about,
down
Denim.
here. She about to get us in the man. We every
Oh my
pod,
god.
every pod.
That is so
Somebody
funny.
just brings it down, and she like,
I missed
My
y'all
face
so
hurts.
much.
Gene,
She said-
Gene, you milking dudes?
Bruh.
What?
Well, look, this one talking about snakes in the bottom.
Y'all ain't never heard
Hey.
that. Y'all better get out of here with
Hey.
that.
Hashtag snake tips
I mean-
in the chats.
I mean, technically, we all have heard of that.
Okay, moving along. Nightlife.
This was going. It was going. All right. So guest
You know,
stores forced to close
listen,
in
you
London.
guys,
after,
we do a really good.
What's
Wait,
up?
go
I want-
ahead.
wait, right quick, Nightlife. Hold on, y'all. I just want to tell the audience, we do a lot of. Let's find some things to talk about. Let's make
We
sure
do.
it, and somehow it just goes left.
Yeah, all the
It
time.
just take
But
one
that's why y'all
person.
keep coming back. So thank you.
Just take one person. It just take one person. Always take one person to just bring it
Big
down.
shouts out to Gene. Big shouts
Usually
out to
it's
Gene.
one. Usually it's the panel. The panel usually is the ones that do it, and then sometimes the chats just get wild. Like man, like shit.
Shout out to Gene.
Yeah. Hey, Gene, Denim. Yes.
Yes.
Denim, the movie is coming and you gotta be on set so you can help us. I
No, she
I
gotta be in
only
the
want
movie
to
too.
milk a cow.
She's
to
in the
be
movie
clear.
as well.
No, she gonna be trying to
Hilarious.
direct. She gonna be trying to direct and shit.
Hilarious.
No, you
That's
have
so funny.
to exist. I'm be like, Jake, the cow in your life. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
All right, Nightlife.
Okay, let's
Hey,
move
next
along.
topic. Let's go.
Now we're done.
Now
Okay.
we're done.
And we're wrapped. So guest stores forced to close in London after Banksy encourages shoplifters to help themselves. So
I
basically,
fully support this.
That was a
dude,
baller ass move.
yeah, oh man, dude basically had graffiti, and they took his designs and put them on clothing.
Pause.
And he said,
First of all, if you don't know who Banksy is,
yes,
first of all, you know what I'm saying? Banksy is one of the most prolific graffiti artists, period. You know what
I
I'm
didn't know
saying?
who Banksy was.
Yeah.
I didn't know who
Banksy's
Banksy was.
Banksy's like that dude. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of artists have been inspired by him. So basically he would put his art up.
Yeah, he's done a lot of great
around the
stuff.
city.
I
Yeah.
respect what he did.
And
Period.
they appropriated his art.
He
And
said,
he said,
help yourself.
they stole from me. Don't steal from me.
yeah. They had to shut down a location, and
Yes.
then he told him after that, he said, "Oh, don't forget about the other location." And they went over there and they tore that shit up over there too.
Yeah.
So I love it. I love it.
That's some baller ass shit.
Yeah.
But you know, he's done a lot of really cool, you know, that would be like, oh, that's legit. Like he did one where he did a painting has crazy looking frame. Somebody spent all this money on it, and then he shredded the shit. It was a big ass shredder.
Oh, that was him.
Yeah, that was
dope.
fire. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was him.
That.
That was him. I love that.
I respect it.
I
respect
fucking
it.
love that. I was like, that was dope. Yeah. Because it's his art. He's doing what he wants to do with it, and that was the final part of it.
Yeah.
Whoever spent that money, I know they was mad as hell.
I mean, they could have super glued it back together because it was
to
just
put all this
it
shit
was
back
just
together.
the lines.
I did not know he was a founding member of the group Massive Attack.
Yeah, they
Did y'all know that?
They didn't do that other cut.
No.
Yeah, they didn't.
He's a founding member of the group Massive
What's
Attack.
Massive Attack?
Massive Attack. If you ever watch House, the intro song for House, that's
Yeah.
Massive Attack.
Oh, that's cool.
So if he's a founding member for Massive Attack, that's dope.
Oh.
That's dope. You know what I'm saying? Stuff you find out. You know what I'm saying?
We learned something
All right.
today.
We got to go lightning round with this shit.
Oh shoot.
So Chris Brown's tribute at the AMAs gets canceled. He was doing the Thriller 40 tribute.
I'm still trying to figure out why.
Because it was Michael Jackson, and they basically made the decision that because of his Brown and he had a domestic violence case against him, and Michael Jackson had the unsubstantiated claims of child molestation against him, that they thought it wouldn't be a good look for the AMAs, and they pulled a dope ass performance.
Who's watching AMAs?
They felt like
Nobody's
both of those
watching
artists were problematic.
Ooh, tomato. Nobody really.
Who's watching the
I'm
AMAs?
not
That's
never
what I want
watching
to know.
shit. Like,
Exactly.
and Sierra was supposed to be helping him.
Right.
I want to see that. Shit, they could dance.
First of all, and why would you not take an opportunity to honor one of the greatest performers ever?
I don't know what happened.
Period. That's Michael Jackson. You're not gonna honor one of the greatest performers ever lived. Come on now.
It's for the same reason. What's happening with another one of the topics that we're going to talk about? It's the same thing. Apples and oranges, right? We treat the apples differently than we treat the oranges, even if it looks the same. It smells the same. Quacks like a duck. Go ahead.
It's a swan.
Yeah, see, part of the
We don't
part of the problem of this is
they
that
smell a little different, but that's a whole nother topic.
See, I think when we had these situations too, again, everything is done with purpose. In order for them to bring as much eyes to the program as possible, we have to do something that's totally out of left field to bring attention.
So you think he was a sacrifice?
Oh, absolutely, without a doubt. They basically said, "We're gonna do it. We'll let you guys go through the process of doing it." Somebody, I guess, was in the background like, it doesn't really look like a good look. And it was like, oh, you know what? If we just cancel this shit, then people will try to figure out why. And you notice the clip is out there, with the performance. So it's like they still win. Even if they cancel the shit. I mean, the AMAs suck anyway. Nobody gives a fuck about the AMAs.
You're not wrong.
But still, they still won because they had the controversy so people will watch, and then they had the controversy so people will see the clips. So they run the clips through the roof. It don't matter.
So they said that they got. They said
Now
that
let me
they got.
say, I used to love to watch the AMAs. Go ahead.
Oh no, Sam, go ahead.
They said
How long
that they
ago,
got
Sam?
3.3 million total viewers, and 0.6 demo rating, which is down sharply from last year's early numbers of 8.3 million to mark all-time lows. So people didn't watch.
It didn't work.
Chiefs Chargers drew up 13.7 million.
So they all watch the AMAs.
Yeah.
Well, that game was good. So
yeah,
they used to they had a way of like combining like a country artist, rap artist, and then like making a song, and that's like that, combining different people to hear the music or how it was created. Okay, it's fine. One less award show I gotta worry about.
So Sam, you're saying that the way that they used to run the show in the past was introducing like an artist to a different audience.
Hate it.
Yeah,
I don't live in color. Fuck, man.
do like a country artist and sing like a song that you guys know that, like just kind of intertwining different or whatever, and people that you would never think would like do a song together. So that's why I like to see it, just because it was like very different. It would be a Spanish singer, Spain or something, or over in Europe, and then they like that. But now it's like, I mean, I'm good. I'm good. Because whatever you're gonna say about Michael, you're gonna put some respect on. That man was never convicted of anything. Now you're gonna put some respect on that man's. And the people that did say he did something came back and said he didn't. So I don't know. And we not gonna never know. So put some respect on that man's name. Period.
Yeah, they had a kid that
Period.
I want to say they had a kid that killed herself that recently that was like really depressed at the fact of, you know, his mom forcing his ass to do, you know, to lie.
Yeah.
To lie about that shit.
Yep.
Yeah. And it's
and that boy killed it, so he sure did.
Yeah. It's disheartening, man. It's just really disheartening to see that type of shit.
That's a hole that will never build, and you gotta feel like the shittiest.
And then to me, I'm like, how long does Chris Brown for his crimes? Like, how long does he got to deal with this?
You know,
because goddamn.
The thing about it is this, man, is you had these situations.
He's forgiven.
You had these situations where something happens and it's early in a man's or a woman's, or it's early in life. If he paid his debt to do all of that stuff, and it doesn't absolve him from doing the act. That never goes away. That never goes away. But we cannot make him. We cannot continue to put him in a situation where he can't go out and do what he needs to do as far as making a living when he's already paid his debt. If he was out here saying, "Well, I didn't do shit and nothing happened, and you know shit was her fault and blah," okay, then we talking a different talk. But if he's been accountable for his shit, he understands his actions. He's done the steps that he's told that was asked of him to do. Then why are we continuing to be like, hey, but this. It's like you can't have him wear the fucking asterisk around his neck for, you know, forever. You can't. You got it. He's a performer. He's an entertainer. He's doing shit that he needs to do, and has been great at what he does. He's one of the best performers ever. Not just anyone ever. He's the best performers ever. So
I would agree with you. I would agree with you if Rihanna wasn't the only woman that he has assaulted, right? Like, he has toxic ass behavior. In one of his pretty recent songs, he boasted, one of the lyric is toxic, yes ma'am, I am. So it's just kind of like, has he changed?
Well, toxic behavior. You
No,
gotta try to define that
by
properly.
way of.
You're not wrong.
You gotta define that properly.
I'm just saying,
that's
like,
a wide.
why?
You're kind of widening the porch with that. You can't do that.
Say that again.
He's telling you right now, ladies.
Oh, but I
said he's telling all the ladies he's toxic. So
right, right. That's what I'm saying.
You know.
All I was saying is, to Nytelife's point, can we keep blaming him for the Rihanna situation? No. But that is not the only domestic violence situation that he has had. And it isn't only, like, you can't even count them on one hand how many domestic violence or intimate partner violence situations that he's had. So my whole point was, to the AMAs, they see him as a problematic artist, and they see Michael Jackson as a problematic artist.
Okay, here's my problem with that.
But The Godfather.
Why do
This is
you
my
even
thing.
ask this
They
man?
knew
Why
what
you
it
even ask
was.
this man to do
Thank
this?
you.
To
I don't
go through the
know.
Thank
emotions of this
you.
performance?
I don't know. I don't
What are
know
you
the
asking
answer.
him for? Dude, if
I
you
don't
gonna
know.
ban him,
Part.
if you gonna ban him, ban his ass from the jump. He should be banned. Period. They said that Will Smith
don't-
cannot be.
Absolutely.
He cannot be a
Ain't
part of
nobody
the
checking
Academy
for Will
Awards.
Smith.
No, but
Nobody
Honestly,
checking
no,
for
you
Will
say that
Smith.
because
My
he
point is-
actually just did. He actually just did the Trevor Noah show. He was on the Daily Show.
Right.
And
And
his
he-
movie just flopped.
Ooh.
Nobody's checking for him.
But that's not my point though. My point is that they made a decision to say that he was not going to be allowed to be there, and they base it on his actions. So if it's based on his actions, and you know that Chris Brown has done this shit, then don't even bring him up as an opportunity to be able to perform.
So
Why you
I
let
do
him
agree
go through
with
the whole
you.
performance and then go, this isn't really the best look for us, so now we can't do that. No,
I
he's wasting
agree
his
with you
time.
on that,
I hope he
right.
got paid. I hope he got paid for that.
Yeah. So I agree with you on that. And all I was saying is on the, can we hang this dark cloud over his head? It's just kind of like,
Well, Emancipation ain't came out yet, so Emancipation is supposed to drop on the 2nd of December for Will Smith. So we'll see.
okay.
We'll
So
see.
I
if
was
they
unaware.
check
I
it for
just
him.
saw an article today that made it seem like it flopped. So
No, he says
Hey.
Will Smith himself
I'll walk it back.
said. Will Smith himself said he knows that the Oscars incident may affect the, support of the movie.
the
You know what I'm
reception.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's also
Yeah.
another
Are you-
slave movie. I mean, nobody's really checking for that.
No, I'm definitely not.
According-
I will not.
according to
So,
Will-
that's
according
Will
to
not.
Will,
Crybaby.
according to Will, Willow asked him specifically why he was doing another slave movie, and he said, this is not. I told you I would not do a slave movie. This is a freedom movie. You know what I'm saying? This is a story about freedom. It's not a story about slavery. You know what I'm saying?
They go hand in hand,
Because
bro. You can't,
yeah,
you
but
cannot-
basically what he's saying
that's
is
not-
he's basically saying that's what he said.
He just
Basically,
remixed it. He just
it's the
remixed it. It's
story-
bullshit. That's bullshit. That is
It's the story-
bullshit.
It's
Like,
the
he
story
did
of the
remix
brother.
that shit. You remixed that shit for your daughter. I can see
That's
the
wild.
bullshit.
That's
Don't
what he
tell
said.
Little ass Willow that.
Well, she not little no more, but
It's
still.
bullshit. You
But
can
like-
you couldn't even finish the
Man.
sentence. You knew it was bullshit.
That-
I didn't know. And look, he said it was a freedom
That's
movie.
wild.
And my
He
thing is,
said-
he said he was trying to
It's
bring and shed light to that iconic image
He was
of
high
that.
when he
Of
said
that.
that.
He was trying to
He was.
shed light to the iconic image of that brother that had all the lashes on his back. That picture that we always see in all the history books. That's
Okay.
who the,
It's not
that's who the
diet-
book.
it's
That's
not
who.
diet
That's
soda.
who the
I'm not
movie
gonna lie.
is based.
It's not
That's what
diet
the
soda.
movie's based on.
It's soda that happens to be diet.
I'm not gonna lie, when he said lashes, I wasn't thinking about like
Huh?
whooping. I was thinking about
Wow.
Oh my God!
rest in peace to all.
Okay,
the
I
lashes
need y'all
that
to
I
get
have
one to
left
say
around
"Shut
my
up,
house.
Godfather."
Yikes.
Shut up, Godfather.
Yes, I'm a hater right now
Why?
She wants to shut up, Godfather. She doesn't want.
because
Shut
I'm a
Up
hater
Samantha
right
anymore.
now.
Oh well, look. I'll find something. I'll find
I
something.
for real thought he was talking about.
That's so funny, dude. The
We
whole-
get-
All right, I'm done.
So we got. Okay, we got.
The
We
fact
got
that,
two. We
that
got
Godfather
two more topics.
thought we were talking about lashes, we need to watch this damn movie.
She thought that lashes was
Why you have
Cosmetic.
eyelashes on his back?
no. Hey, Fenty didn't make this.
He said, "You stupid, Banksy didn't make this."
Yo,
No.
hey, so listen. The BDSM
Oh yeah.
Balenciaga shit.
Yikes. Yikes.
The little teddy
I'ma
bears.
just
the
say
kids
this.
with the teddy bears posing with the BDSM teddy bears with the kids.
the fact that the blogs wanted to run with Kim Kardashian breaking her silence, right? Like she's like, I'm terrified, I'm hurt. The kids.
Oh my God.
Okay, here's the reason why. Because she was such a her and Kanye
just
both.
like that.
Yeah, but her and Kanye both are such ambassadors for Balenciaga.
And they still are. That's my point. She still is. That's my point.
Okay.
That's my point.
Okay.
You're not that hurt.
Yeah. She gave you the whole line. This is the new bullshit line. Well, we have to gather more information. You know, I have to be more well informed about what's going on with this and do more research before I make a decision. Nah, you just trying to make sure these checks still clear. You know, for you, and then you.
And so we're gonna put that in Google Translate,
right? Exactly,
for Black people, and that just means hold on, wait a minute, because I might write the wrong thing. I'll be back.
Yeah.
But that's what I was saying. That's what I was alluding to when I was like, you know what I'm saying? Balenciaga's not getting the Kanye treatment, right? Like, to me, the whole kitty porn, the whole anything children, it's a hard ass no for me.
No.
And it should be a hard no, period.
And the bad part is just like,
for a mother,
the kids don't understand what they was in.
Period.
The kids don't understand what they was in. Like, you put them kids in something.
The
that,
baby
like,
just holding the teddy bear, and the teddy bear got on a harness.
And this is again, these are these brands that are not held accountable for shit they do. It'll be business as usual. It's business as usual.
Point. That's
business
my
is fucking
point.
usual.
They're not going to cancel Balenciaga the way that they have canceled Kanye, and I am not saying that Kanye doesn't deserve to be canceled.
But so does Balenciaga.
They should have that same energy for Balenciaga and this weird ass shit they did with these kids.
I'm gonna tell you,
they need it. But first of all, they need to get canceled for them ugly, chunky shoes they got.
Right.
But okay. Hear me out. Up until this scandal, I wanted those Balenciagas, the ones that look like socks. Okay. All right. No.
Stop the cap.
Hey, but you know what though? I'm gonna tell you something else. What they did was Balenciaga hit. What Balenciaga did. What Balenciaga just did was hit y'all with the old double entendre.
Yeah.
They hit you with the double. And you know what the double is? The double is the fact that they was actually promoting to pedophiles.
Period.
Oh yeah. Huh.
So that's what y'all go back and look at the messages that I sent you, right? I think that we need to link that TikTok.
Are you
I sent
serious?
Y'all in the show notes. Yes. So the messages that I had sent y'all, I sent y'all a TikTok where the girl is like referencing the books that are in the background in this shoot, right? Why do you have the one artist, he had like the disturbing images and like weird shit in his art, right? But then it was also said and proven that in the background of this video shoot, they had court documents from a kiddie porn case. Like, when is that ever appropriate? Especially in a campaign that features children.
Yes, and it was real.
And did y'all see the picture of the baby laying on I don't remember if it was a girl or a boy, but laying on their back, like, or on their stomach, like in a weird ass, like, why are we doing this?
Yeah, that was weird.
It's
very suggestive and wrong.
It's giving too much. Yeah. So I said all that to say that Kim Kardashian's response to it is bullshit, and she's gonna keep on working with Balenciaga.
Oh, without a doubt. Unless it's gonna impact her money severely, which it won't, because they pop shit and apologize. That's all they do. Yeah. Like they do this shit, and they get all the buzz off of it. And then they go, oh, my bad. We didn't even know we was doing that. We sorry. We'll pull it. But by then, you've gotten all of the exposure. You've got all the media. You've got all these people talking about this shit. You got this shit being shared every fucking where. Regardless of whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, it's still part of a brand. And the fact that you still marketing to pedophiles is some bullshit.
And
it's
they're
crazy.
Probably sold out.
Openly doing it.
That's the part that gets me. It's like they know that they got mad pedophiles that are like supporters. And it's just like, okay, cool, we're gonna do this, but then when we get the backlash, we're gonna say, "Oh, we didn't know."
Yo,
Sorry.
you remember in those ads like in the early 90s where they was having these really young girls in these ads? Where they was in suggestive photos, where they was doing
In Balenciaga ads?
Shit in all the
Calvin
shit that was even
Klein.
running through
The
running through
Calvin
fucking
Klein
Vogue.
ads, they were super young. Yeah.
Like they was advertising that shit as, you know, being young and being a model. This was acceptable. But again, it's like we put that shit out there and we make it so where it's commonplace, and then people don't bat an eyelash at it because it's normal because it's been out here for so long.
It's weird.
Like, you know, blacks getting shot by cops. Like it's the same thing. It's like, this has been happening so long, or racism. Okay, well, shit.
So wait a minute. So they pulled
not there forever.
the ad. They didn't pull the product, right?
Nah.
No, they just switched up their the campaign for it. They didn't scrap the ad campaign. They just
John Quinn,
took
what up?
out,
Happy birthday.
They just took out like the images of the little kids. They didn't change
So
that
the product
stack of books. Go ahead, Sam.
No, I was just saying it's probably sold out then. All that stuff that they were selling is probably sold out. That little bear backpack and all of that.
So what is the product? Was the product the bear?
Yes.
Just
the
the
product
bear.
was the bear was dressed in.
Well, I know
in a
I've seen
harness.
I saw that part, but I'm like, what are they trying to sell? They just trying
They're
to sell
selling-
this freaking teddy bear?
selling the
thought it was
bear.
a
The kid, they're wearing Balenciaga. So they had on like the Balenciaga sneakers, you know, like Balenciaga apparel. The whole shit was just weird and tone deaf and just inappropriate. Like,
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
they finding ways to just sneak the suggestive shit in here, man, and they get
but
away
it's
with
overt. It's overtly because
Yeah.
with the kids, that was totally overtly. And to be honest, if social media wasn't like, what the fuck, they would have just kept it up.
it. Right.
And the
They
thing
would
is,
not
I
have
don't
changed a
even-
thing.
I don't even want to put the images up.
No,
I don't even.
I don't want to put them up either.
I don't like it.
I would be dead set against that.
But I do
Um,
want to link the TikTok that explains like what's going on with the Balenciaga situation and the artists that were featured and kind of the significance of the undertones that they really didn't think that anybody was going to catch. But why did you do that to begin with?
Yeah, they know what they're doing. This is all. There is all marketing, and you don't just put it out to market to certain areas. You put it out as try to market it to as many areas and where the money is, and the money is with these weird, sick people.
This
you
shit
know
has
what?
to
I
be
gotta give you all the
okayed
facts,
by-
right?
Go ahead.
I gotta give you all the facts. Balenciaga's official statement.
Smoke
We
a call.
sincerely apologize for any offense our holiday campaign may have caused. Our plush bear bags should not have been featured with children in this campaign. We have immediately removed this campaign from all platforms. We apologize for displaying unselling documents in our campaign. We take this matter very seriously and are taking legal action against the parties responsible for
Bullshit.
creating the set, including unapproved items for our spring 23 campaign
Bullshit.
photo shoot. We strongly condemn abuse of children in any
No,
form,
you don't.
and we stand for children's safety and well-being.
And you don't.
Dude. If Balenciaga don't get all the way the fuck out of here with that, you mean it? You think that as much money that runs
you're
through
right.
Balenciaga that they don't have people to do checks and balances there? This is the excuse all the time.
That's
We
what I just
know.
said. It had to be
We
an
wasn't
okay.
sure.
Right.
This caught us by surprise. Man,
That
shut
was
up.
okayed by a ton of people. And there's another TikTok. I don't know if I had sent it to y'all, but Bethany Frankel, she was like on one of the Real Housewives franchises, whatever. She was saying like straight up, the reason why these celebrities are not speaking out is because they're paid. Like they're in paid contracts with Balenciaga. So depending on what their contract says, their NDA or whatever it is, these celebrities are not able to speak out against Balenciaga. So back to the beginning of this conversation, it's about money.
That's
it's
a fact.
not.
You see, they snapped their fingers and Kanye was gone.
Yeah,
that was.
But like
done
I
quick.
said, keep that same energy when we are harming children or putting children in a harmful situation. And if I'm a mom and my kid's like a child model, and my kid is modeling with this fucking bear with a harness, like what?
Dude. Ooh, yeah,
It's all about the
parents need to be
check.
held accountable too.
It's all about the check.
Absolutely, and that's a really good point. That's a really good point. And that's the thing. It's just like the problem is that we stupid and still gonna buy this shit, and we're gonna buy the. I mean, I'm saying we as in the public is going to buy this shit. They're gonna buy it. They're gonna buy Balenciaga, whatever it is. That ain't the bear. They're gonna buy that shit.
You're not wrong, and that's the problem.
Nobody wants to turn the faucet off. But the minute you say the J word, all your shit's gonna dry up immediately, just like that. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's
Right,
too easy. There's just we have no collusion powers.
We already talked about this. And I
No
don't
collusion
have
powers.
anything else to
We
say.
cannot collude and be like, we cannot collude and stop anything.
Yeah.
They can collude and stop whatever it is they need to stop.
We won't
cannot
circle the
collude
wagon
to
about
stop anything.
shit.
Nah, everything is acceptable. Black death is acceptable.
We won't circle the wagon about shit.
Black violence is acceptable. Shit is acceptable. We can't collude and stand there and go, okay, look, enough is enough. We're just gonna stop. We're gonna stop patroning here. Let's just stop.
Because honestly, it's like by the time we get to the point where we're done, is where the point that we want to like tear some stuff up.
We want to knock all this shit over.
That's another thing that's really not smart though. Yeah. It's not smart because we've been in this situation where we turn the venom on our own communities and we destroy our own communities, and we do that and think that we're gonna
under the guise of I don't own none of this anyway.
Oh yeah, and this.
I mean, you're not
we're gonna
wrong.
knock the window out this one store and steal out of this one store. We'll show them, dude. You know how many chains and franchises they got? Yeah, come on, man.
We're going down a rabbit hole.
We're just talking about responses and whether or not, when is enough enough? When is enough enough? You know what I'm saying? Like, and the fact that Balenciaga could get away with this, and we'll still continue to support it. When all these things happen to us, we don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, it basically saying, comparing the things that happen to us,
the reaction.
And the reaction to the things that happen to us.
No,
the lack of reaction for stuff that really does need reaction.
And
I agree with you. Go ahead, Nytelife.
And let me not get you wrong in this situation, because the kids that were advertised in that situation were majority they were white. But that goes to show you that even the American public will not collude against these companies.
That's a fact.
As a whole, they won't collude. When they was out there and they was putting, the big lips and shit on the, on the clothes, on the product and all of that, and having the Prada shit.
Oh, I know.
We said we're never gonna do that again. And then as soon as they was like, we'll drop a sell on them. Okay,
but we do.
We still in lines. We still walking. We still in Las Vegas, trying to make an appointment to go shop in the fucking store.
Look, I'm not disagreeing with y'all on some points, but I am disagreeing on some points because at the end of the day, I do feel like there are instances where we need to knock all this shit over. Period. Like,
I agree.
Burn that shit to the ground.
I agree.
Use your GPS on your phone and go.
But I feel
find the mall or community that has this in that area.
It's not ours.
Destroy air. Don't go and burn up
what you're saying. I get what you're saying, Godfather.
To make
I get what you're saying, Godfather, because there is a moment to where unrest is going to be unrest. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we always go to 0 to 10 immediately. Like the 5 is in situations like when they decided to put the monkey on the T-shirt for H&M. Like we should have completely.
I have not shopped
you know
at H&M since that campaign. Period.
But was that all of us though?
And absolutely not,
You know
because
what I'm saying?
everybody doesn't value the same things that I value. Everybody doesn't pay attention to the same shit that I pay attention to. So you know, we're just saying the same thing in different ways. Like we agree on some points and we disagree on other points. But I think that at the end of the day, like we all can agree that we don't circle the wagon when that shit really matters.
Yeah,
we don't.
that's a fact.
No,
unless it gets to a point to where there's unrest and we go start knocking.
And then we want to knock shit over.
If you want to know what collude means, look no further than the NFL owners when Kaepernick kneeled. That, my friends, is collusion.
For sure.
When they can stop you from getting a job, and they can stop you from employing you, and there's 32 teams, what are we talking about here? That's collusion.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I was gonna wear my Kaepernick jersey tonight for this show. But then I
wanted one of them ones he was selling.
But then I remember what you said on Let Me Finish. And I was like, all right, let me pick a different shirt.
Yeah. You know what? And I think, well, I'm not even going to go into that right now because I think we've talked about that and that is going to take us into another
I know it.
whole
That's
hour.
I love my team.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And I have a surprising take on the Jerry Jones thing too.
Well, here's the thing about Jerry Jones.
Really?
Sandman,
you cannot.
Hold on. Because I know you're a Dallas fan, and I'm not saying that you're going to be biased in this situation. I know you're not going to be biased in this situation, but I want to speak before you speak on it because then I think it legitimizes more what you're going to say.
Okay.
The Jerry Jones situation, you cannot quantify exactly what was happening when you look at the picture. People watch car crashes all the time, and I'm not making an excuse for that, man. I'm not.
Me neither.
15-year-old kid standing there.
It's trash.
not raising his fist, not with the mob mentality, whatever. He's there.
Right.
We cannot determine what he was doing when he was there. You can draw conclusions and loose-base theories on what happened. You can do that. But you can't definitively say that he was involved in anything that was going on at that particular time, other than being a bystander.
Yeah, that's true.
Looking at that,
I agree.
That's true.
And I listened to Bomani Jones, The Right Time, which is one of my favorite podcasts. I listened to him say, it doesn't mean that Jerry Jones is not for black people. It means that Jerry Jones is for black people to an extent, because he is never going to give an African-American man a coaching job for the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. No. It will never happen.
No.
There are levels to it. So he gonna let you he gonna bring you so far, and he does so many things for the players.
Glass ceiling.
So many things.
But that's all white people.
And do stuff.
That's all white people, though.
Wait. No, it's not. 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 No, we talking about is levels.
Yes, it is. There is levels.
We cannot do that.
Yes, it is.
We cannot do that.
Levels. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You know why?
No,
because no matter what career, like the different careers and jobs that I've had and just the experiences I've had, it doesn't matter. There are some really nice, cool ass white people out here. But when I tell you that there's certain what they're gonna do for black people who don't look like them, I'm telling you it's facts.
I can't agree with that because I can't agree with that. Listen, I can't agree with that.
Okay, you don't have to agree.
And I have to. Reason why I can't agree with it is the one of the biggest examples of that absolutely not being true is my man K9 that's in here right now.
Right.
That dude would give me the shirt off his back. Period. Tomorrow. Today.
My thing is
period.
Is analyzing
That's not his level.
My thing is,
and
my
that's
thing
for
is,
you, Sandman. That's not for everyone.
K9 would give the shirt off his back to anybody in need. I know that, brother.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Sam. Here's the
like
thing.
Period.
No.
Sam, here's
that's not
the
his
thing.
level. Then
Here's the thing.
you ain't hit his level.
Nah, see, and this is the
Maybe
problem.
if his
the
dog
problem,
date, maybe if your daughter trying to date one of his kids, maybe that's a level.
I think you'd be okay with that. I'm telling you, I know this dude. So you can't say all white people. It's not a thing.
Well,
it's not.
I'm just saying there. Yeah, it is all white people. All white people have a level. I'm sorry for black people, they do.
Nah, I think that's a crazy. That's a crazy.
Oh my God!
but I'm
can't deal with that one. Can't do that.
The reason why I was speaking on Jerry Jones in the fashion that I was speaking on him because he is at a level financially and where there's not going to be a lot of people to even reach where he's at. When you own an NFL team, that's some different level money that you make. Mm-hmm. So you are, in order for your brand to be able to thrive and function, he is not going to put somebody in that position that looks like us. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen.
But Nytelife, you're saying just Jerry Jones.
No, it happens. It happens a lot of. It happens a lot of places.
They have yet to hire a black. They have yet to hire a black. All of them.
A black coach. There's plenty of black coaches.
Are you talking about our own?
You talking about that half-breed light-skinned boy that they?
No, there's plenty.
I'm talking about darkest.
I'm sorry, owner.
There's lots.
They're not going to make nobody an owner.
Okay.
They're not going to make nobody. I meant the owner. I'm sorry. They're not going to make because hasn't what?
But here's the thing: you can't. No one can make you an owner. You buy the team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't. No one can make you an owner. You have to have enough bread to buy the team.
Black men have gone in with money and said, "Let's do this," and they've never. They're people. But they not.
You do know the Miami Dolphins are owned. You do know the Miami Dolphins are predominantly owned by Hispanic people, right?
And Shad Khan owns the Jacksonville Jaguars. And he's
predominantly owned by how many Hispanic people?
It's a couple predominant entertainers that are owners.
How many do they have?
Like owners,
half owners.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
not sole owners.
And what Shirt said is what I was gonna say. As far as the ownership, it's just the good old boys network. That's all it is.
The good old boys.
You ain't going.
It exists everywhere.
Oh, and guess who's a part owner in Miami? Appreciate you, K9.
Part owner.
She owns the team. She has ownership in the team. I want some ownership. I want some ownership in Bitcoin right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
I own Disney. I got 10 shares in Disney. I own that shit too.
We're good.
Get rid of the crap on YouTube, bro.
I still can't get up in that motherfucker. They keep raising the prices.
Disney.
Oh my God. Let me get rid of this motherfucker. Yeah.
Blocked.
I don't have anything to say. We all have biases, right? Biases. We all have our own experiences. And
boy,
we all experience different things.
Well,
hey, Sam, I still love you, and I appreciate your opinion.
Folks. I know them like
I appreciate it too.
Sam, I'm not.
The back of my hand. I know.
I'm not negating your experience.
I don't care what y'all say.
I'm not
grew up
negating.
with them. I grew up with them. I know them, and I'm telling you, there's levels.
But
you know they say the same thing about us, right?
That's what I was getting about. That's what I was getting ready to say. Isn't that like kind of like reverse? Because who said the same thing about us?
I was raised around them niggas.
I know them.
I know them.
I know how they act. I know what they're gonna do.
They say the same thing about us. You know what? You know why So you know why they can't say the same thing about us? You know why they can't say the same thing about us? Because too many of us that's doing different shit. Not everybody is 11. Not everybody, but you can tell me that this shit that some like up in Iowa and Colorado. I'm telling y'all. But y'all believe what y'all want to believe.
Sam, nobody's negating your experience.
Since we got all these white people that love black people. Hold on. Let me ask this question. Not same. Why is it? And maybe I had some technical difficulties. Why is it that Trump starts saying anti-Semitic stuff? I have yet to hear people say anything.
Say that one more time, Sam.
I learned from a white person.
He said,
they told me that.
Sam, he says literally whatever he wants to say, and there is no accountability for any of that shit. He could tell you that there's a fucking smiley face on the moon right now, and make his constituents believe that shit, and then nobody holds. Dude, it's not there. No one holds it. No one can hold him accountable.
Talking about we're not talking about the same white people that had the same energy for Kyrie or West. Why are they not out here condemning Donald Trump? Yes, it's anti-Semitism. Why is that? Explain that to me, Sandman. Where the white people at?
Cool. That's not all
But as
white
soon as
people.
somebody
That's the
dark
point
dude-
I'm trying to get across to you. It's not. It's not. That would be them generalizing. It's just, you're generalizing them the same way that people that are narrow-minded generalize black people. You're doing the same thing. You're not being any better than them. You know what I'm saying? And like I can't go with that because you're not being any better than the people who are narrow-minded who generalize us. You know what I'm saying?
So here's what I was gonna say, and then I don't have anything else to say. I was gonna say is a part of our short film called Why, we're gonna do unconscious bias training led by me.
Yeah, and then we're gonna then you should also show a scene of Sam with a white friend.
So Sam, I do before
we're gonna put you on wife swap. 7 whole days, baby. 7 whole days with John.
Right.
Friends.
7 whole days.
Right.
You gotta
Sam,
live.
I just want to say to you that I personally, I can't speak for the other two ding dongs on this podcast, but
I'm ding.
That makes you dong.
You ain't about to give me pause. I'm not saying that. Nope.
I can only speak for myself, but my intent was not to invalidate your experience or make you feel like what you're saying is not valid, because it is valid. It's your experiences and how you feel based on what you know. So I honor that and I respect that.
I'm not gonna kill you. I'm not gonna kill Sam over that. I mean, I think that's the thing that I love about Sam, because she's convicted to her points, and it's like,
and I understand why she feels that way.
And I understand. I do too. I do too. And she's had different experiences and grown up in different places that we have not. I grew up in Oakland, California.
Right.
I grew up in Oakland, California, and there were a lot of black people, but there was a lot of white people too. My next door neighbor, my neighbor's next door neighbor was white. I had some of my best friends were up the street, spending the night at their house. They spend the night at my house. They mom and dad called me their son. And it's not those experiences what crafted me to have an open mind going forward with who I deal with. Now, are there some people that ain't shit? Yeah, I'm sure. Absolutely. But I can't go into the mind frame that these people aren't going to be shit and they got to prove otherwise, because that's not fair to them. What are they thinking of me at that point? So that's how I'm looking at it. But I'm not going to fucking twist your arm, Sam, because we can't, because that's your shit is you from a place where it was definitely a different whole vibe over that way where you was at. So I understand.
I live in a predominantly white space currently, so I fully understand and I see you and I hear what you're saying.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. No, I ain't with it. But I still love Sam though. Like, that ain't gonna change. But
I never said that I agree with her viewpoint. I just validated her experiences and her feelings based on what she's been through. That's it.
I'm gonna say this. For not in my feelings. Let me just.
God is trying to mute your mic. God is trying to mute your mic.
No. I just want to say this though. I feel like y'all capping. I feel like y'all have a little bit of feeling the same way, but y'all can't say it because y'all got good jobs and y'all on this podcast. Just say that.
I don't even want to dive into why I don't have that same sentiment. But I could tell you right now, in my career, the people that I've had the most, the people who have been the most obstacles.
Thank you, Fox. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm not putting
Fox out here speaking facts.
Not putting that on screen.
This is a very loaded conversation though, because there's 4 people on this screen and 4 people that have different experiences, right? Mm-hmm. And I can tell you right now, the person that has been in my corner the most in my 17 years of doing what I do is not the same gender as me and is not the same race as me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that just again, that's all.
But you said the person doing your job?
No, I said the people that have been in my corner the most don't look like me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I do appreciate when I do have a brother that I know got my back. You know what I'm saying? But I also have had recently one of my bosses be like. You ever just have somebody who understands you and gets you, like analyze you, gets you, and understands how to put you in the best position so you can win?
Yes,
and
that was my boss. That was my boss. My recent boss, older white dude. We have opposing political viewpoints, but he's saw
willing
me
to understand.
He saw me and wanted me to win enough that he put me in a position to where I could really thrive. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you're spending too much time doing this and it's holding you back. Like, you're not, like, it's perceived that you're missing the mark when you shouldn't be handling this stuff in the first place. Let me put you here where you could really be a leader and you could really, really lead and really, really go to that next level. And he was a middle-aged, older white dude. You know what I'm saying? I love that guy to death. We've had many conversations offline. You know what I'm saying? Now, the first thing, of course, we connected on was music. But, like, he literally took the time to go out of his way to make sure I could win. And I appreciate him for that.
And to kind of follow up on that, like, and not to be like, I have a white friend too. I'm not trying to do that, but I
got a white friend too.
Hey, like it's the same thing. It's the same thing like Sandman was saying. My boy Nate, we don't agree politics wise. We don't agree. He has a certain way. Michael and Melissa, I love them both. They don't have the same views as me, but it has nothing to do with how we treat each other. It doesn't. They kids, my kids.
But you
my kids,
my
kids.
Point. Y'all are making my point.
I don't understand how we're making your point.
I don't either.
It's based on experience.
Okay, no, hold on. Let me say this. No, that's true. It is based on experiences. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there.
But look, I'm not mad at you for having your opinion.
I want you to have your opinion.
I'm not mad at you for having your opinion.
But that's debate. That's what the debate is. It's like everybody will speak their mind about it. But and I'm not trying to stomp yours out. I'm not trying to make you wrong. That's not what I'm doing.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to explain myself.
So that's. And I'm gonna just say this: people may believe me or not. I'm really not anti-white but I'm definitely pro-black as I've gotten older in my age. I am pro people of color. I am pro-black, black to win, period. And I'm bad to be in that space for it. I used to feel bad to be in that because I was made to feel bad. Not to say, just
because of your environment.
Be myself, and myself is black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think everybody here is pro-black. Everybody here.
But I'm gonna say this. Even when we talk about, it's very interesting when we talk about we have friends that have different political views as us, because I'm gonna tell you that I don't have any Republican friends, because for me, Republican and the things that they believe in and believe true are so far away from what I believe. We don't have nothing to talk about. There's nothing to talk about.
I think it's important that you have those.
So it was just very interesting that you said
right.
And we still good friends.
The thing about it is that I think you have to have people around you that have differing views so you can understand. You still, regardless of whether they right, wrong, or indifferent, you still have to be able to hear and understand where they're coming from, because now you got to be able to see some of this other shit coming before it get here. And that's the important thing about having those conversations with those folks, is because then you put yourself in a position where you are not, you may get some insight that you didn't even know, and they get some insight about your side that they didn't even know. And that's the important conversation. Outside of the shit of being personal, about it being personal and love and all that shit. Outside of that, but when you get into that whole political thing, you better have some people that know what's going on the other side, because you need to see that. You need to see that view, because sometimes the shit is, sometimes their views is disguised as our views, and they ain't. And if you don't have nobody there, if you don't have nobody there, I'm just saying, if you don't have nobody there,
all I gotta do is watch Fox News and see how they got fucking crazy in the first place. All I gotta do is News Channel, and it's mostly geared to their side, unless you on MSN. I mean, for real.
My thing is this. My thing is this with that.
Okay.
You ever had to take castor oil when you was a kid? Remember that? Remember he had to do that? The castor oil? You know what I'm saying? When you was sick. It tasted disgusting.
My mom was
Fox News for me.
She had me, so I didn't never have to do that.
That's Fox News for me. You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing. But
yeah, that's Fox News for me too.
I watch it on purpose. I'm a conservative Democrat. I'm very, very bipartisan. You know what I'm saying? Like, but at the same time, I need to know what the other side of that coin is, so I can make a down the middle judgment call on what's happening. An unbiased judgment call. I need to know what this side and this side is saying, because you have their side, then you have the truth. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not informing yourself of both sides, you can never reach the full truth. Not only
that, I think we talked about this before. But hold on, Sandman. I think we talked about this before on this podcast, that we should even be looking at news that's outside of the United States, because even the shit that the United States feeding us is not always accurate.
Probably.
And so sometimes you gotta look at Al Qaeda and all their news and see what the hell is.
Okay, I don't know about all that now.
And Jeff, you lost.
I'm not watching no Al Qaeda.
I was gonna say you can use it.
Jeff, you lost.
You can use.
No, I'm just saying whatever. It's not Al Qaeda, but it's like Al Jazeera.
Al Jazeera, yes. Okay.
No, I was gonna tell you.
Okay.
About you teach your kids about not seeing no color.
Yeah.
How you gonna teach your kids that color and colors? Yeah, it's all right.
That's a whole nother conversation, though,
Quite
Sam.
Me, but it's okay. Good.
We could go down that road too.
It is a whole other. You're right.
Yeah, that's another conversation.
We'll go down that road. We'll be here for another whole other hour.
All right.
Yeah, it is. You're right.
We were taking y'all all up to $145, which is our pods never really go that long. But I don't even think we're doing Dr. Sam tonight, man. We didn't ran this horse all the way in the ground. Hey, but real talk again, I really appreciate having these conversations. I learned something every time we had these conversations, and it just let me know where y'all stand, where your convictions lie, how important these things are to you, because they're not important to you if you don't fight. If you are just gonna fucking lay down and be like, oh, okay, what it is, then we don't need to talk anymore, because then the conversation doesn't mean shit. So I thank everyone for joining us tonight. Thank you, Sandman. Thank you, Sam. I love you, Sam. Sam, smile. It's okay, baby.
Let's go.
I try to put it in the middle.
Godfather, thank you.
Yeah, we good. We good, baby.
Y'all
we
brilliant.
Good,
Y'all brilliant.
baby.
Y'all brilliant, man. Y'all are brilliant. This is crazy. Sandman, goddammit.
Yeah, me. Clap for me.
Yeah, clap for Sandman. All right. Y'all
ready? You ready?
Yeah. Okay, you do yours. Go ahead.
All right, here we go. The great poet, which is hilarious on another note that I even referenced this, so y'all gonna enjoy this fully. But the great poet, Michael Jackson, said, "But if you are thinking about my baby, it don't matter if you are black or white. If you are thinking of being my baby, it don't matter if you're black or white. I said, if you're thinking about being my brother, it don't matter if you're black or white."
Okay. Sandman won. Sandman won. He won. I'm not gonna shout him a name. Mine's second place.
That was
Mine's
beautiful. That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
I hate it here. Fox, get out. Good night.
Difficult roads often lead to most beautiful destinations. Shoot your shot, go for the win. You might make it. Peace.
Easy.
Bye.